Hello, hello. Just gonna be sharing to my social media so I can let everybody know. Cool. Okay. Okay, let's get started. All right, Libra. All right. What's going on for Libras? Libra, what's going on with Libra and their person? Libra. Ooh, all right. Okay, Libra. Okay. So, the energy that's between you two right now, you've got the Four of Wands and the Devil reversed. Both of them reversed. So, I see you feeling like a lack of stability in maybe your home, in the connection, not really, yeah, like lack of lack of stability in the connection, lack of seeing eye to eye. There is a desire to break free from attachments that aren't serving you anymore. Maybe one of you is doing behaviors or acting out in certain ways that the other just doesn't understand or that they don't find helpful. Both of you may be seeing or desiring to break free from the toxic behaviors in your connection and hoping that maybe that will resolve whatever's going on between you two. I definitely see your energy as you have the Five of Pentacles and the Knight. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Getting used to this. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So you're wanting to move slowly in this connection. You are, there is a wanting to resolve the feeling of being left out. It's like if you take it slow, I'm seeing like the attitude of if you take things slow, then things you won't lose this connection. You won't lose what you have. So there's almost like a, okay, I'm going to slow this down so it doesn't all come crumbling apart or crashing apart. I don't want to be left and I don't want to leave this person. But there's a fear of it happening. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like wanting to take it slow, wanting to look at things in more detail, like, why am I behaving this way? Why are they behaving this way? How did we get into this situation? And in your feelings and your thoughts that you may not be telling this person, is that oh, yeah, well, that's nice. I don't really feel like showing my feet tonight, but if you send me a message, maybe I can do something for you. So you've got the Tower and the Page of Pentacles in reverse is the feelings and thoughts that you're not necessarily speaking about. You may be keeping these hidden, and you are feeling like this is broken. You're feeling like there's broken promises. This is like my broken promise card, you know. Someone was offering something, and it's like you're realizing that it wasn't as realistic as they wanted it to come across as. Like, and it's really tearing you down, or it's really making you come into this realization that, like, this painful revelation of seeing, of like listening to what they're trying to say, but you're realizing that they you are realizing that the promises that they were giving you, or the things that you were working towards with this person, aren't necessarily coming true. Something's shifting. It's like the work and effort that you put into it, it feels like a loss. It feels like you have to restart everything. You may have blocked this person. You may have cut off communication of some sort completely. You may have ended the relationship. The mask. Because, yeah, you have the Eight of Wands and the Two of Cups, both in reverse as your actions, your behaviors. So I feel like you're really pulling away from this connection. You're not really seeing eye to eye with them. You're not wanting to connect. You're feeling the disharmony in your relationship. You're not wanting to move things forward. You're Okay, and their energy. We've got in your conscious thought. That's awesome. Oh, bud. Okay, in their conscious thought, you have the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So they are really trying to tap into their intuition, Libra, to figure out their truth. They're trying to understand how they manifested this outcome that they didn't want, or why the outcome that they were hoping for didn't come about. It's like they were desiring something and putting so much emotional energy into it, whether it was helpful or not. They may not have been seeing things clearly when they were manifesting. They may have been, moving in this connection from a place of like not willing to put in the actual effort that needs to be done. I feel like there was a lot of needs not being met, because it's like with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's like when you are going towards someone or something and you're doing it out of a place of like fear, or that you, or ego, they are not you're not really gonna get what you want. You're gonna get something completely different. You're going to get the opposite of what you want. It's not going to work out, and you're going to get something else. So I feel like they're really trying to, they may be like acting very aloof or distant from you. They may be really trying to tap into their intuition. I do see that they love you very much. And they're trying to work this out in their head. I feel like I see them like maybe watching you or watching your behaviors. You've got the 10 of Cups and the Page of Swords in their emotions and their thoughts that they may not be telling you. And this is about, they're really feeling the connection. They were feeling, it's like they're trying to figure out ways on how they can make this work again with you. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm really seeing that you are both. I'm seeing that maybe your one person was acting in ways that were not helpful. Like they may have been not meeting your needs, like not communicating properly, not really giving you your love language, really just ignoring that fact. It's like they were trying to meet your needs in a way that wasn't even paying attention to what you needed. It was like you weren't being listened to or being heard. And I think subconsciously they didn't understand this, and I think that they may be trying to learn this right now, or maybe integrating it into themselves, like that idea of, okay, maybe the way that I was doing it was more so for me, but not necessarily listening to Libra. I wasn't listening to Libra's intentions, what they needed from me. I wasn't really listening to what they were saying when they were telling me how they want to be loved and cherished and respected. In their outward behaviors, I see the King of Swords in reversed and the Three of Wands. Okay. So they may be planning actions towards you. They may be looking, like they may be deciding things in a very brash, unfiltered, illogical way. Like almost selfish too. Because the King of Swords doesn't really, like, when he's not in his element, the King of Swords can act very, like low vibrational. Like they'll just do things and say things to hurt another person or to get their way, but they're not really thinking about the long term. But in this person's eyes, they are thinking in the long term. It's like, okay, if I say this, then I'll get them back. But I don't think they're actually taking into consideration what's going on. They may be working on that. I feel a very, like, they may be really immature a little bit because they got the Page of Swords. I don't think they know how to communicate their emotions. It's like they have this idea of what it would look like, but they don't know how to get there. They don't know that they have to do the work to get what they want. They don't know that they have to work on themselves. I feel like they are putting this ideal on this relationship, and they're manifesting out of that ideal instead of being in reality. And they may be acting very cold and rigid towards you, and they're thinking that that's going to work in the long term. Like if I pull back, if I protect myself instead of, just being honest, being communicative, being clear about my intentions. I don't even think they understand what, like, I just don't get this vibe of them understanding what it truly takes to get to that level that they want with you. They want the 10 of Cups, but they're seeing it in this very, like, naive way. It's like, I want this rainbow. I want this beautiful family life. I want the fun. I want the romance. I want the sex. But then it's like, the way they're approaching it is not the maturest, the most mature. And I do see them offering you, or they may be like, tempting you to connect with them and be with them, and they're like maybe like telling you, oh, I want to be with you in the long run, like, we got this. But it's almost like they're not aligned with their intentions at all. I see that with the King of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups reverse. They don't know what it truly takes, and they're learning, but they're not there yet. And I just feel like they may have promised you a bunch of things, and you're like, now you're feeling like they're lying. How do I trust them? And you don't even want to speak to them. You don't even want to hear what they have to say. They're maybe like, yeah, you're wanting to break free from the toxicity. Like, you're like, how did I even like attract someone like this? How did I attract a relationship like this? I'm feeling left out. I'm pulling back, but I'm still wanting this connection because I have a bond with this person. But it's like you're opening up to that idea of like, okay, they are to blame for not being completely honest about their intentions. Fucking the mask. And it's like you're literally like you're realizing so much about it. It's like you're looking at their broken promises and their broken intentions, and you're like, is that really what I want? Do I really want to be? Like, do I feel safe? It's like everything that they told you almost seems like a lie. It's like, and now you're just trying to pick up the pieces, but it's a painful realization of truth. All right, one more card, and then I'll get a Wisdom of Oracle for you, Libra. Ten of Wands in reverse. So feeling the burden, feeling like you've gone this far in this commitment. I really see this like, I want to give you this, I want to give you that. I want our relationship to look like this. It's going to look like this. Just wait. It's coming. And it's like you're feeding into that. You're hoping for that, because who wouldn't? But it's like they've got too much responsibility, and so do you. There's too much on both of your backs, and you're feeling the weight of this connection, of the responsibilities. And yeah, I think you're taking a step back. You may have blocked them, you may have stopped communicating, you may have stopped wanting to share your love with them. You're coming to a realization that the promises made were not very true, or what they were saying, like they may have meant it, but like they don't even know what it takes to get to that level. Like they're not acting in ways that are true with their alignment. If they say they want good communication, they could not call you for a few days, or they may walk out, storm out, instead of saying like, hey, you know what, I need a couple minutes, but I'm gonna be right back so we can address this situation together. Or like, we're gonna get married, we're gonna have a family, we're gonna have kids, we're gonna travel the world together. And like they just seem to be coming up with excuses on why these things aren't happening. And they like turn away, they become really cold because they can't fulfill the promises that they never knew, that they never had the intentions to keep. All right, let's see what we've got for the Wisdom of Trees Oracle. Libra. Oh, okay. The Wisdom of Trees You've got Scott Pine in the reverse. Construction. Is your life cluttered with too many commitments or possessions? Are you holding on to them because you truly need them, or because they're familiar and you are unwilling to discard them? Perhaps it's time to let some of them go. Yeah, I feel like you are coming into the realization that even though you love this person, even though you want to grow with them, you are realizing that what they're offering does not match what you need to feel safe and respected in this relationship. And it's like I see you like sweeping out and clearing that energy, working on clearing that energy, starting anew, and really tapping into, just feeling the weight and the impact of what's happened. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Libra, for joining me. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like a personal reading, let me know. You can reach me through messages, and my Instagram is tagged in the description. Have a beautiful night.